Hey, this is Riley from McNaught Cadillac. Let's take a look at our gorgeous 2015 Cadillac SRX Premium. Now this vehicle comes in a stunning black Raven exterior paint. Under the hood, you're going to find a 3.6 liter V6 motor paired with a 6-speed automatic. Over here towards the front, the first thing you're going to notice is that beautiful old school Cadillac emblem. To the right, you got your standard headlights as well as fog lights. This vehicle also comes with a engine block heater. Moving around to the side, you're going to find your 20-inch polished aluminum wheels on all-season tires. Now this vehicle is stunning. Now before we take a step inside, I'm going to show you the key fob. So you do get 2 sets of keys with your Caddy. Got your standard lock unlock as well as remote start and a button that's going to open up that power lift gate. Now taking a look at the inside of the SRX, this is all black leather. You've got some very nice wood grain trim throughout the interior as well. It's a very nice place to be. Over here on the driver's door panel, you're going to find your standard door locks. You've got your power adjustable mirrors, automatic power windows, as well as your door locks. Now heading on a little bit lower, you are going to find a button for that rear power lift gate. Now you have the option to open it all the way or only 3/4 if you want. Taking a look at the driver's seat, you're going to find your fully power adjustable controls as well as lumbar support. You've also got driver's memory seating for 2. Now as we move on up just next to the steering wheel, you are going to find your light controls as well as your interior brightness. Okay, so now that we've taken a seat inside the Cadillac, I'm going to go over all of its features in a second, but first of all, I want to mention this one in particular has 44,071 kilometers on it, meaning you've got the benefit of our GM certified pre-owned warranty, which has you covered for 5,000 kilometers or 90 days, whichever comes first. Now we're going to go ahead and go over some of the features on this heated leather-wrapped steering wheel. Here's that button for the heated wheel. You've also got your standard cruise controls over here to the left, your hands-free call button, as well as forward collision alert. Moving over to the right, you're going to notice that beautiful old school Cadillac emblem. On the right side, you're going to find your volume buttons as well as your 5-point command center, which is going to configure that center screen on the dash here. So as we go ahead and go over some of the menu options, you've got useful information such as your fuel economy, your fuel range, your tire pressure, trip counter. You could also display a compass or even radio information on here. So you got plenty of different useful options on here. Now let's take a look at that gorgeous 8-inch touchscreen display. This is the Cadillac Q system. It's also got full navigation on here, so it's very handy. Now heading over to the home menu, you are going to find your audio as well as Bluetooth phone connectivity, and you've also got your full climate controls on here. So going through the audio menu, a couple of the interesting inputs you've got on here. Aside from your AM FM radio, you've got Sirius XM, which comes free for 3 months. A couple other connectivity options. You have CD player, USB, auxiliary, as well as an SD card slot. So you've got excellent multimedia options on here. It's going to sound great through those Bose speakers. Now heading back to the home menu, like I said, you do have your climate controls on here. This is a dual zone climate control for the front seats at least. Now you're able to toggle those rear climate controls as well if you want to shut that off, if you don't want your kids using it in the back. But heading on below, we're going to take a look at that touch sensitive panel. Now if you have one of the new MacBooks or a new iPhone, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. These aren't actual buttons. In fact, they are touch sensitive, meaning if you press them, it's going to give you some tactile feedback, which is essentially going to vibrate back to you, so it feels like you're actually clicking a button. Very advanced technology here. Now for the volume slider, simply rest your finger on the panel and then slide it across, and that's going to adjust your volume. So it works very well. It's pretty interesting. Both front seats heated and cooled. You've also got your CD player down here. So one of my favorite features with some of these Cadillacs has to be this hidden storage compartment. Now not many people know about it, but if you rest your finger right underneath the touch panel, it's going to open up a hidden compartment. You've also got a USB port in there, so if you want to plug in a phone or hide something in there, that's no problem. Pretty neat. One other thing you've got in this SRX is your backup camera. So putting into the vehicle into reverse is going to reveal that backup cam with trajectory, so the lines are going to turn to guide you. Now this system works very well in conjunction with those parking sensors, meaning You're going to have excellent guidance when you're parking. On below, you got a nice little storage compartment down here. Gear shifter's got that beautiful wood grain trim on it. Now remember, you do have a manual mode in here as well, so if you want more control over your shifting, that's no problem. Now taking a look at some of the buttons you've got down here includes your lane departure warning. You've also got a button that's going to turn on and off those parking sensors, as well as an eco mode. Now beside that, you are going to find your electronic parking brake, as well as a removable ashtray. Heading on a bit further, you are going to find 2 cup holders, as well as your center leather armrest, which doubles as a storage compartment. Now opening it up one way is going to reveal a small amount of storage, maybe a wallet and some change, and pressing the other button is going to reveal some more storage space. Down here you've got your USB port, your auxiliary, and another car charger. The thing we're going to look at before we head on over to the back seat is that auto dimming rear view mirror, which you're going to find your OnStar buttons on. Above that, you'll find your airbag indicators, as well as your garage door transmitters. Moving on up, you're going to find your interior dome lights, as well as the buttons that are going to open that power ultra view sunroof. All right, now let's take a quick peek into the back of the SRX, and I love this jet black interior. Nice wood grain trim again. So taking a look at the back seat, you've got plenty of legroom back here. In fact, you could comfortably sit 3 adults back here. Now the middle seat might be a little squishy, but you're going to take a look at those climate controls right away, and that won't matter. So in the center, you're going to find a leather wrapped armrest with 2 cup holders and a storage compartment. Very nice. Now I'm going to take a seat into this back seating area, and we're going to take a look at those climate controls here. So on the center screen, like I said, this is a tri-zone climate control. You've got your 2 in the front, as well as your climate controls in the back. So taking a look at that screen, you're going to have heated seats back here as well, and your full climate controls, obviously. So very comfortable place to be, very luxurious. This is the Cadillac way. Now you've also got 2 phone chargers back here, as well as another hidden storage compartment. If I could get that open, there you go. So very nice. Once again, that ultra view sunroof looks amazing, and you've got plenty of natural light back here. It's a very nice SUV. So let's say you got just you and your wife, nobody in the back seat, but you want some extra cargo space. It's no problem. Grab the little latch back here, and both second row seats are going to fold down nice and flat to allow for some extra storage space. Now we're going to take a look inside the trunk. Now to open up that rear tailgate, you got a couple options. There's a little button underneath the hatch, or you could open it up with that key fob. It's easy as that. Now as we take a look inside the back trunk, you do have a nice cargo cover installed here. Very nice. As well as plenty of storage space in the back hatch of the SRX. Now like I said, you could fold down both of those seats there that are going to fold down flat, so you can allow for quite a bit of storage space if you want to fit some clubs back here or a couple suitcases. You can also open up this little flap here, and it's going to reveal some hidden storage under here. So very handy feature. You got lots of room in the back of the Cadillac. Nice dual exhaust system. Overall, if you're looking for a nice compact crossover, all-wheel drive, plenty of power, great fuel economy, and tons of luxurious features, the SRX is a great buy. Now, if you want to come take a look at it for yourself, or even go on a test drive, head on over to McNaught Cadillac, and we'll be glad to help.